Hi, my name is Angelica, and this is the Angelica Unfiltered channel where I talk about fat ladies on the internet not doing good things. You guys have been loving my videos of me reacting to Danny's What I Eat in a Day video, so I thought we could catch up. I think we ended at like March 8th, so it's almost the end of the month. we have a lot of videos to watch, so I hope you're sitting down. Actually, don't be sitting down. Get your fat ass up and get on the walking pad or treadmill or go walk around your block, okay? The average American gets over barely 4,000 steps a day, and I will be damned if that includes any of you guys. Before we get into this video, I just want to let you guys know that I'm wearing the centering smoky quartz necklace for my business Rebirth Jewelry. I'm wearing it in gold, but it also is available in silver. If you're interested in this necklace, but it's a little bit too short for you, if you leave a note at checkout, I can add an extender for you. Right here in the center is a working carabiner, so if you want, you can add your own little charms or, you know, put your rings on it, or, you know, whatever you want to do, whatever floats your boat. I like to keep it simple, but I've had people say that they're hikers or they go to the gym and they put their rings on this little carabiner. I've also had lesbians told me that they put their rings on the carabiners when they do stuff and things, but you don't have to be a hiker or a lesbian to wear this necklace. You can be an unfiltered diva. If you're interested in this or my shirt, it says Lana. I'll have everything linked down below and then some discount codes available for you guys too. But let's get into Danny. So usually Danny does like a monthly recap, and I didn't see it in my last video because she had it pinned here to the top. So let's watch her February update. There is a thunderstorm outside, but I'm hoping that you can't hear it. So if I look a little 𝒹𝒾𝓃𝓃𝓃 randomly in this video, that's why. Danny said that she wanted to do monthly recaps at the end of each month. So let's see what she did in February, because we didn't get to that in our last video. I'm so paranoid about audio right now because I filmed a 1 to 3 hour long reaction to a Fat Fatties podcast, and I must have accidentally muted myself like 12 minutes in because the rest of the fucking video is just dead silent. And I'm like, whatever. That one's for only God to see, I guess.
It's finally time for a February weight update video. A recap of how the month went. I did fall off a little bit. I was actively working out every...
So in case you're new here, Danny's been on a weight loss journey for 10 years. Danny is also 6 foot tall. So, you know, like when I look at her, I mean, I know like I have fat blindness, but like when I look at her, I'm like, oh, she's not that big, but she's also fucking 6 feet tall. So when you are taller, you know, like though your weight can be dispersed more, you know what I mean? So like if Danny was like 300 pounds and 5 foot flat, it would be more condensed. But since she's so tall, like the weight has more places to go.
Day for almost 100 days, but I broke that on the 21st. Last week I did work out just 3 times, so I'm trying to get back into it. I accidentally forgot to film this video before eating. Also, I am on my period, so I don't think you're gonna see any actual progress. But this is what we're looking like. I will post like a...
Let's see. Yeah, it looks like a little bit smaller right here in like the gut area.
Again, I don't think you're gonna see any difference. Yeah, in fact, I might look big.
I think Honey Bison talks about this a lot, but like there's this thing called the paper towel effect. You know when you have a roll of paper towels and you just use one and you pull it off and it doesn't look like you're using a lot, but then like after time, all of a sudden you're out of paper towels and you're like, where did they all go? And it's like, you might not see the progress right away when you are losing pound by pound by pound, but if you just wait and, you know, look at the bigger picture, then you can actually see your progress. So if you are on your weight loss journey, you don't feel like you're not seeing a lot of progress or people aren't complimenting you on your progress, just know that like you are still doing the right thing. You're still putting in the work. It just, sometimes it takes a little bit to show.
Wow, I'm so sweet. I'm so kind. Am I not?
Also, there's no sun outside. It just started raining, so sorry if it looks like it's pitch black in here. I guess I could plug in my ring light. Okay. That's better, right? I have like a shitty webcam. Probably looks no different.
Because I'm pretty bloated. Again, so starting weight for the end of January was, I wrote it down this time, 285.6 pounds. And I weighed
So she almost lost 10 pounds in her first month, which is great.
At the end of February, weighing 279.8 pounds, meaning I lost
You can hear her like fucking wheezing in this. It's crazy.
5.8 pounds. Now, is that good? We're going down, yes, but it's not really where I would have wanted to be.
So she lost almost 6 pounds in February, which is like a little over a pound a week. I feel like that's fine. And depending on like how big you are, in case of like being super fat or like being super small, you're going to have like a different rate of how fast you can lose weight. And Danie is pretty big, so she could probably lose like 1.5 pounds or 2 pounds every single week and it'd be fine. But the thing is, like, she's so big, so she is allotted more calories and she can have more wiggle room with her diet because it takes so much calories to maintain that weight. So I don't know. I feel like if she ate whole foods and drank more water, then she could probably lose weight a little bit quicker.
But obviously, I definitely wasn't doing the best eating wise, and I did fall off exercising a little bit towards the end of the month. So let's hope for a better March.
We can hope for a better March, but it might not be better unless you make it better, miss. This is March 9th. What I eat in a day as a plus size person? No energy drink. Uh-oh. I did criticize her caffeine intake a lot in my last video, but it's because she doesn't fucking do anything. Like, she sits on the goddamn computer all day and works. The maximum recommendation of caffeine per day is like 400 milligrams. It's getting spooky out there. But I just feel like a lot of people like Danie, or a lot of like overweight or obese people, like just chug caffeine, energy drinks, frappuccinos all goddamn day because they have no energy because they eat like shit. And don't get me wrong, I have my caffeine. I have my 120 milligrams of little powder packet from fucking Target. But I'm up and active and moving. And I eat a healthy diet. I can skip my caffeine and not feel exhausted because I still feel good and I get good sleep. So even if she tries to supplement with caffeine, then she still feels exhausted.
This is what I eat in a day as a plus size person, and I did not have an energy drink at all today. Starting off with breakfast, I had 2 hash browns that I put in the air fryer, and I topped that off with 4 eggs. Now you may be wondering why I had 4 eggs, and that would be because I broke 2 of them and it made me mad and I wanted a runny egg, so 4 eggs it was. And
4 eggs, 70 calories each, almost 300 calories in eggs, and then hash browns, another 300. Looks like she's having a yogurt with it too.
I had this caramel apple pie Greek yogurt, and this was actually so delicious. And I
was just going to be nice, and then I paused it, and now she's eating a fucking Snickers. I think that breakfast is fine. I think it's like a decent breakfast, has some good protein, some fat, some carbs, pretty balanced. But now she's having a Snickers. She's having a Snickers. Right after breakfast. We didn't even get to lunch. Great.
wanted something sweet, so I got a Snickers instead of like getting...
Oh my God. What is going on, girl? What is going on? I get it. We want to eat a sweet treat when we have a sweet tooth. But in my personal opinion, I think that if you want a sweet treat, then you need to wait until like at least have lunch before you have something fucking sweet, okay? Like a sweet treat to me, a dessert, that happens after dinner. That happens towards the end of your day. I bet this is going to be her dinner and she skipped lunch. And I wonder if she feels more snackish because she didn't have an energy drink, because caffeine is a natural appetite suppressant. So if she's not having that 200 milligram Alani, her body might start craving stuff and things. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is this 9 wings maybe? And 3 slices of pizza. It's giving Domino's.
So I got a Snickers instead of like getting a bunch of donuts or something. I also really wanted to...
Oh, okay. So she got a Snickers instead of eating a dozen donuts. How about instead of eating a Snickers, okay, so if she's craving something chocolatey, why not have a Drizzlicious? Yeah, I have those. 1 little pack is 90 calories. Have that if you need a sweet treat, not a fucking Snickers. Depending on what size a Snickers is, it can be like 250 calories.
of like getting a bunch of donuts or something. I also really wanted to order pizza and wings, but instead of ordering it, I decided to get some from the grocery store. So I did have some barbecue wings and some cheese pizza.
So she went to H-E-B and got some wings and pizza. I mean, that's slightly better than getting Domino's or Pizza Hut. Small changes make a big impact over time.
But I only had 2 slices and I ate the cheese off of one, and then I did not eat that 4th slice of pizza.
Oh, a 4th. It must have been hiding. I didn't see that.
The ranch that is light ranch dressing, and I 100% ate all of those wings. I have no reason to lie to you guys. I still feel like this was a better choice for me versus just ordering like Domino's or something, you know?
So really all she had was her little breakfast, a Snickers, and then pizza. I guess that probably could stay in her calorie deficit, but I know this is going to be nitpicky and fear-mongering. If you are eating shit like this all the time and you are not succeeding in your weight loss journey, it is probably because you are not weighing out your food. And this looks like probably a frozen pizza. And, you know, you can eyeball it and you can cut the pizza in eighths and then put that into MyFitnessPal. But unless you are tracking it, and getting out your food scale and weighing the fucking pizza, then you're not going to be able to accurately track that. And I mean, I'm sure H-E-B has some sort of like nutrition facts on their wings, but unless you're making this yourself, you really can't depend on whatever the label says. Because I've actually had a few people that work in restaurants or that work in the grocery store. I've had someone recently that said like, oh, I make the sushi at the grocery store and I never fucking weigh anything. And then I had someone that was a line cook be like, never underestimate how many tablespoons of butter can be put in an entree when you go out to eat. So it's like things like this are good every once in a while. And I guess because Danie is very large, I'm not saying that in a derogatory way. I'm not saying that in a humongous bitchy way. I'm saying that she is fucking 6 foot tall and almost 300 pounds as a woman. But since she is so tall and she weighs so much, she can have more food, or she has a little bit more wiggle room. So if she does like fuck up and isn't accurately tracking, it won't matter as much because, you know, like her calorie deficit is going to be so much more relaxed compared to someone that's like 5'2" and only needs to lose like 5 more pounds. You know what I mean?
This is what I eat in a day as a plus size person, and I'm gonna be completely honest, I am struggling so bad. Starting off with breakfast.
Right. You know why you're struggling so bad? Because you ate basically nothing yesterday. Like, imagine if she had a salad from home and she threw in those frozen, barely breaded chicken nuggets that she loves so much. That would have been just as many calories as the Snickers, and it would have been more volume. And your body works on averages, or like if you eat like shit, sometimes you don't feel it until the next day. So say like Danie was satisfied after half of her pizza and 10 barbecue chicken wings last night. She might feel satisfied in the moment because she can feel it in her stomach, you know what I mean? But like the next morning after it's digested and your body is, you know, running on the fuel or like the nutrition that it ate the day prior, you know, she might feel fucking starving because dinner had barely any protein. It's basically all just carbs and fat. This looks like a fuck ton of eggs. How many eggs? How many bacon?
Jesus, how many eggs?
I had 3 scrambled eggs with 2 turkey sausages. And then I also had kind of like a little smoothie, and it was just a bunch of berries and also an orange. But yeah, you guys, I'm gonna just be completely...
Because you need to beef it up with the protein. The smoothie, I mean, depending on what she throws in the smoothie, if it was just berries, that's gonna be low calorie, and like, that's not gonna keep her satisfied at all. And again, she's struggling like she is every other day.
Honest, I haven't been fully tracking my calories the last few days, and then on top of that, I have not been exercising like I was.
If I were to make this for her, or if I were to give any advice, if she wants to make a smoothie, that, you know, that's fine, but throw in some Greek yogurt or like any sort of, it doesn't have to be Greek, it doesn't have to be non-flavor, no fat. Throw in some fucking yogurt to get some protein. Add some more egg whites to your eggs. Have a little bit more turkey sausage. What about that keto toast? Throw in that keto toast because that'll be high in fiber and protein. That'll keep you fuller longer.
And I'm really trying to get back into that. For lunch,
No, the batter bowl is back. She must have bought a microwave. because her microwave died. RIP in the last video.
Had one of the better bowls with just some Taco Bell taco sauce on top.
Look at that. Look at that. Would that keep you full? No. Where's the meat? It's all rice. And then like a few little sprigs of spinach. You want to know why you're struggling? Because you're not eating any fucking food. I get it. If you want to have this better diarrhea bowl, then cut up some fucking chicken and throw it in there so there's more protein and more volume so then you actually stay full.
And then I did have a Coke Zero and some lesser evil.
What's this in the background, ma'am? Looks like an Alani. Popcorn on the side. Lesser evil popcorn's pretty low in calories, so whatever.
Popcorn on the side of that. Yeah, and honestly, I just think that right now, with everything going on in the world, and then also just
more chicken wings. We got 6 wings.
Work, I feel so extremely stressed out, like more than I ever been in my life. For dinner, I had these wings, one of the slices of pizza from yesterday, and I also did have a croissant, but yeah, sorry, didn't film it.
I'll say this to you, the viewer, but also Danny. There will never be a perfect time to start your weight loss journey. There will always be something stressful going on in the world, in your personal life, at work. There will always be something going on. So that's why you need to put your head down, pull up your big girl fucking panties, and deal with it. There is never a perfect magical time where everything is peace and calm in the whole world, in your life, and at work. So stop waiting for that moment. Do you want to know when the perfect time is to start your weight loss journey and start focusing on your health? This literal second, this moment is the best time to start your weight loss journey. And you don't have to do a fucking 180 and, become perfect overnight. Just make small little changes. All of these small little changes that you make have such a big impact over time. And after you make one small change, then you can add on another, and then another, and then another. And then all of a sudden, 6 months has passed, and you're like, holy shit, I've lost 30 pounds. I actually like exercising. I make most of my food at home, and I feel fucking amazing. So stop waiting for the perfect moment, because it's never going to happen. There's always something stressful to be going on. Work sucks. She has a kid. She's probably busy with her fucking kid. And then, I don't know, like, life happens. What if a hailstorm comes and blows out all the windows in your car, and now you have to get the siding on your house redone, and then your fucking dad dies or your dog dies, and then, then you get laid off, and then, you know what I mean? Like, there's always something. There's always going to be something. So just fucking learn how to deal with it. And when I mean learn how to deal with it, I don't mean emotionally eat. I mean, go to therapy, talk it out, find some healthy coping mechanisms, because the longer you wait, the harder it is going to be. The more you will have to undo. I'm hangry. Plate dinner with me. Let's see.
Okay, I'm craving something super specific. So I have these keto buns, and then these are apple Gouda sausages. I have these grilled onions that I wanted to put on here. I did put these in the air fryer as well, but they weren't cooking fast enough for me.
Yeah, because when you saute onions, when you want like grilled onions, those take a long time. You gotta sit there and let them bitches cook. Now the sun's coming out. I feel like I look overexposed. Awesome.
I really want this stuffed in there. Yeah. Mustard. Hopefully I have enough. And then I have these jammy boiled eggs that I made. I really need this to fit in there.
That's not something I don't think I would ever crave, but you do you.
I just want to taste like jammy egg in every single bite.
Is this rage bait? Like, I don't care. I don't care. So she posted this throwback, and this is a year ago. But let's see if it's actually any different than what she has going on now.
What I eat a day is a person over 290 pounds and who honestly just does not care right now at all.
So that's the same as right now.
Very lazy. I started off with the blue slush Alani New. It was only okay. I thought it was supposed to be different than the blueberry breeze or the breezeberry. It's not. It's like the same thing.
She sounds kind of angry.
And I had some dumplings. And if you think I'm eating this a little bit slow, it is because I bit the fuck out of my tongue. And now I'm just eating slow until it heals up. Then I had one of those little Chipotle bowls left in my deep freezer. So I put it in a low carb tortilla and ate that with some cheese.
She basically had the same meal a couple weeks ago, but she's been putting it in little tortillas instead of like a huge one.
The cheese was stinky. Does that mean that it was expired? You guys let me know because my stomach did hurt the next day.
And her stomach always hurts still.
It could be because I'm lactose intolerant. And then I want you guys to watch me struggle to open
Oh, she just said she's lactose intolerant. She needs to get those lactate pills then.
yogurt because I swear that they glued this on. The flavor is raspberry. I'm not going to say the brand because I'm going to say it wrong again. For dinner, I had some barbecue wings and some hamburger pizza. The pizza was actually disgusting. I don't know why I continued to eat it, but I ate the entire thing.
That's on the Fat Hall of Fame. Let me whip it out. Actually, that's not, but I swear to God, I heard 𝓌𝒾𝓃𝓾𝓆 talk about that before. Maybe I just don't have an updated list. Someone was asking me about the Fat Hall of Fame that I have hanging up right here. I didn't make that, and that's not available to purchase anywhere. One of my favorite YouTubers is 𝓌𝒾𝓃𝓾𝓆, and he has like a running list on his like fucking computer that's like shit fat people do. I just copied it and made a print on Canva and then got it printed at Walmart, put it in a frame for my background.
Though were delicious. Of course, I dipped that in ranch, but I'm lactose intolerant.
Yeah, I don't see too much of a difference, except maybe she just eats eggs for breakfast instead of dumplings.
This is what I eat in a day as a plus size person, and I feel like today was like a medium day. Of course, I had an Alani New. I had the Cosmic Stardust. For breakfast, I decided to make breakfast sandwiches. This time,
Ooh, on a croissant, those kind of look bussin'. But croissants are so many calories. I just picked up these croissants from Costco because Pablo's obsessed with croissants recently. They're like this big and they're 300 calories each. And I'm like, all right, I'll just look at them because that's almost what I have for a meal.
a croissant. Oh my gosh. Of course, this was made with runny eggs, and I also added some egg whites, some bacon, and fat-free cheese. These sandwiches were top tier, and the croissants, amazing. I should not buy those again. And I was feeling really, really snacky today. I'm back on.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell.
She said this is a medium day. What is up with her and having sweet treats before fucking lunch? Look at her face. She's like, oops. Sorry, I will be screenshotting this because I will use it for my thumbnail. Thank you very much. How many cookies was that? 45?
Stupid cookies. I ate 2 packs of those, and then
Did she call them stupid? Let me run that back.
I was feeling really, really snacky today. I'm back on these stupid cookies.
She's back on these stupid cookies. You hear that? If you cannot handle having cookies, potato chips, popcorn, candies, ice cream, whatever, whatever your vices. I don't know you. I don't live inside your pantry, so I don't know what your sweet treat demon likes. You don't have to keep it in your house, okay? That does not make you a failure. That does not make you a bad person. If you can't have ultra-processed food within your vicinity, that's normal. You don't need to do moderation. You don't need to try and test yourself, okay? It's fine. Just don't buy them if you know you cannot handle having them. Because like Danie, most people will go towards snack foods, junk food, ultra-processed slop when they are hungry instead of making a meal. If Danie was still hungry after breakfast and she was craving something sweet, why not have, one of the Drizzlicious packets? Those are 90 calories. She could have made a smoothie. She could have made a yogurt bowl, a cottage cheese bowl with fruit. I know it doesn't taste the same as cookies. Like, I'm not fucking dumb, okay? Like, I know cookies taste better than everything I just named, but it's healthier, okay? And it'll still give you a little bit of a sugar high because it's still affecting the same part of your brain, okay? Or if you want chocolate, okay? I understand, I'm human. I have a fucking uterus. I have a period. I understand what it's like to crave chocolate. Why not just have a fucking little square of it, okay? And then get it over with. Or like I said, the Drizzlicious, they have a chocolate flavor. Have one of those, okay? Or if you're craving cookie dough, then you can have a cookie dough puff protein bar. Because at least, I mean, the puff protein bars are still ultra processed food too, but at least you get a fucking little bit of nutrition from it, okay? And it'll keep you fuller longer.
Packs of those, and then I had 2 bowls of popcorn, one of each of these flavors. And then for dinner I had this specific craving. These are apple Gouda sausages on keto buns, topped with grilled onions, mustard, and jammy eggs. Oh my gosh, this tasted so delicious. It almost
She literally cannot even put that in her fucking mouth. The eggs look good though.
like I had deviled eggs on top of like a sausage. I feel like pickles would also be really, really good on this, or just runny egg itself, like all over it as a sauce. 10 out of 10, I would definitely make these again. And if you made it this far, rate my day.
That's all she ate? That's all she ate. Well, that's why you're struggling, ma'am. Because you didn't eat. You had 2 meals and some snacks. That's why you're starving to death.
This is what I eat in a day as a plus size person, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little bit locked out.
Right.
Yeah, right.
See, it's all about mindset, okay? A lot of people say when you're trying to lose weight, you kind of have to like delete the old version of you, forget the past you. The old you and the current you and the future you cannot coexist. Someone's got to go. And if you're like,
Oh, I'm locked out. I can't do this. I can't lose any weight. I'm fat. I'm always going to be fat.
you are correct. You are correct because you help create your reality. If you think you are a big, fat, stupid, stinky loser, you are going to be the stupidest, the stinkiest, the dumbest, and the fattest fucking loser you have ever seen in your entire life because you have programmed yourself to think that way. I'm very spiritual. I'm into manifesting and all that shit. So mindset is very important to me. And how I view myself is also very important to me. If you hate yourself, if you think you are a failure, you will never be able to succeed in your life. And I know those are very complicated feelings to deal with and get over. So that's why you either need to go to therapy or get a fucking journal and work through those feelings so you can actually do something with your life, okay? I believe in you. I know that you can lose weight and be successful and achieve the goals and your dreams that you're working so hard towards, but only you can make those come to reality. I believe in you, but I'm not sure that Danie or you actually believe in yourself. You can do this, but you just have to change your mindset and put in the fucking work. If from now on you look in the mirror and you say, I eat healthy, I work out, I prioritize taking care of myself and my health, I like eating whole foods, I like working out, I like drinking water, and then you follow through with those things and you actually eat healthy and you actually work out and you actually do all of the things that you need to do, then you'll become that person that you so desperately want. But you have to get rid of your old mindset and your old behaviors. The new you, the person that you want to become, cannot come to life when you still exist in your former loser self. Right now you're a caterpillar. I'm going to need you to turn into a chrysalis. So eventually you can break out and be that Gorgina butterfly that you are, okay? I believe in you, but you have to believe in you most importantly.
I did start my day off with like a smoothie that is just some berries and an orange. Of course.
That's going to do absolutely jack shit for you. Just all sugar. I know sugar. I know it's good sugar because it's from fruit and it has fiber. But what about some protein, ma'am? What about something that's going to keep you full, like some fat? Throw some Greek yogurt in that bitch.
I had a cherry slush, Alani knew. I was trying to have a good day. I really did. I made this meal.
Why didn't you have breakfast then?
Had a whole bag of spinach, green beans, potatoes, some center cut bacon, and chicken sausage. This was delicious. Oh, and there was onions in there as well. I have just been like...
if she ate like this for every single meal, every single day, she would not struggle. But she eats like shit 6 days a week and then expects that on the 7th day, when she does something good, that her whole life is just going to turn around. No, you have to stay on track. You have to eat healthy and work out and have your water and get good sleep every single fucking day. One decent day is not going to turn your life around, okay?
So lazy, to be honest.
Because you eat like shit. I know toddlers that eat better food than you, ma'am.
I don't want to cook. I don't want to work out. I don't want to do anything. And I didn't even want to make dinner. So for dinner, I did have like some popcorn.
And what gets me with all of this too is Danie has like a 9 or like a 10-year-old daughter. Is she making food for her daughter but then not herself? Or does she eat like shit when the daughter is at the father's house or something? You know what I mean? Like, what's going on with that then?
And I did end up having like one of those protein puddings. And I really did think that was all I was going to eat. But then I ended up getting a Whataburger. I didn't record.
Yeah, exactly. Because you're starving. All you had today was shit and then spinach and onions. That's not going to keep you full.
But I did get the sweet and spicy bacon burger and the fries. I did not drink the drink whatsoever, even though it was a diet drink. But yeah, you know, I'm always going to try and keep it honest with you guys.
To be honest, the honesty to me doesn't mean anything when you just keep doing the same fucking horrible things over and over and again. Be honest and then take accountability for your actions. Just because you tell me the truth doesn't mean like you're doing anything better. What I ate in a day as a plus size person, all my energy came from Whataburger. From the night prior, or are you getting it again today?
I really was fueled off of my Whataburger that I had late last night. Of course, I had an Alani knew this was the...
I feel like I'm gonna fucking crash out. No, you can't have these. Stop buying these. You eat these instead of actual food. You need to eat food. F-O-O-D, food. Say it with me. Eat food. And see, even if she was full because she had Whataburger at 9 p.m. or whatever, okay, you still have to eat breakfast because you eat junk food and snack all goddamn day. And I know some people can skip breakfast, you know, to each its own. But if you're someone like Danie that snacks all day and you never feel satisfied, it's because you need to eat more. And I'm not saying more snacks, you fucking idiot. More food in your meals, okay? Eat breakfast, you know, whether you're a sweet or a savory gal, I don't care. Eat eggs with a bunch of egg whites and some protein and have some fiber. Eat some keto toast with that shit and some whatever meats or other proteins you want. You can go have a Greek yogurt or you can go have turkey bacon. I don't care. Or if you want to do sweet, do a ginormous fucking protein yogurt bowl. If you don't like Greek yogurt, then mix some protein powder in it. Throw on your favorite fruits. Eat something, okay? Eat something. Eat something that's not a cookie. Okay, what are you, Angelica Pickles here? You can only eat fucking cookies. Okay, right.
So you see, Tommy, I just gotta have the cookies. They're part of who I am. Please tell me where they are. Please, please, please.
Sorry. There's only room for one Angelica Pickles, and it's me.
Cherry slush, which is one of my favorites. It's definitely an acquired taste, though. I did have two.
It's an acquired taste to have a cherry slush from Alani. Yeah, I guess so, because I'm not drinking that shit. Someone commented on my video, they're like, you realize that only women drink Alanis? Like, one of my members commented, and they were like, the other day I was hanging out with my friends, and my guy friend handed me a Celsius, but then his girlfriend took it away from me and said, oh, that's for boys. Girls drink Alanis. And I was like, you know what? I don't think I've ever seen a man drink an Alani. Like, it's all women, and mostly fat women.
It's of cookies, which I guess it's better than me having 3 packs of cookies.
Yeah. And drinking 2 handles of vodka is better than drinking 3, right?
And this time I actually showed you what they look like because I never showed you them. These are from Aldi's and they're like just soft, chewy cookies. And that's why I love them so freaking much.
Then you should never buy them again.
And then I also had a bunch of the lesser evil popcorn. That's the name of it, right? I can't remember right now. But yeah, I had 2 bowls of that. Really.
You see how she just snacks all damn day? She wouldn't even have the desire to snack all day if she actually ate real meals. She's not dainty. She just can't peck around like a fucking bird because then she orders Whataburger at 9 p.m.
Good. This one was like caramelized. It was super, super yummy. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I did not eat anything for the rest of the day. I did have a diet root beer. I honestly just feel like I am extremely lazy and I didn't feel like making anything and I wasn't too hungry because of the Whataburger.
All right, so tomorrow she's just gonna say, oh my God, I'm fucking starving to death.
This is what I eat in a day as a plus size person, starting off with breakfast, which was also kind of like my only main meal.
These look good though. and look like they have veggies. These are probably the low carb tortillas, so they're gonna have a decent amount of fiber and protein.
Like made a breakfast scramble, so I fried up 4 pieces of bacon, 4 eggs, and also some diced potatoes. I put all of that on some low carb tortillas. And did I say cheese? I also put cheese on this. And I topped it all off with some salsa. This was super, super yummy and filling. But again, I've just been feeling like max lazy, you guys. And I did have
If you actually want to achieve anything in your life, you need to stop being a lazy piece of shit. Put in some effort. I don't care if you're tired. Everyone's tired, okay? Everyone's exhausted. Get over yourself.
Monster because I ran out of Alani News and I really need to go to the grocery store. And I just got a Monster out of the vending machines. Actually, I got 2 Monsters. So I drank 2 Monsters today. They were the lower calorie option ones. And honestly, they don't even taste that good. And then I also...
Aren't those like, let's see how many caffeines that is. Also, where's the vending machine? Does she have one in her apartment? 150 milligrams for a white Monster. I'd probably have an anxiety-induced heart attack if I had that much caffeine.
Didn't taste that good. And then I also had these little breakfast biscuits. And yeah.
It's basically a cookie. I hate these. I think they're like Bavita bars. It's just fucking carbs. It's basically a cookie. You don't eat these.
Didn't taste that good. And then I also had these little breakfast biscuits. And yeah, that's it. If you made it this far, post your favorite food of the day.
Right.
Y'all, I'm gonna blow away in the wind this summer because I can barely eat anymore. I just got me a box combo and I just can't eat anymore. I have so many fries left. I can't. No.
That's a good thing. You don't need all the fries anyway.
I am so full. I cannot even big back like I used to big back anymore.
She's lost, 16 pounds? I mean, I'm happy she's lost 16 pounds, but girl, you're not fucking eating any different.
Remember is when I would get like a cognac combo and then extra things and still eat more after that.
Okay, dainty.
What I eat in a day as a...
Right. Sushi for breakfast. Awesome sauce. This better not be oyster sauce. Probably is.
Size person, pre-lock-in.
Oh my god, did she get 4?
In a day as a plus size person.
She got 4 sushis. I cannot even eat like 3 sushi rolls without fucking peeling over now.
Pre-lock-in. I started my day off.
Oh, pre-lock-in? Is she gonna have a binge so then she can get back on her diet?
Some sushi, but by day...
That's oyster sauce. That's so fat. And I like oyster sauce as like a little drizzle on my sushi, but to dip your sushi in oyster sauce is crazy. It's just fucking soy sauce and sugar.
I mean, this was like 1 or 2 p.m., maybe even 3 p.m. by the time I got this sushi. I got 4 shrimp tempura rolls.
So did she not have breakfast then, I assume?
And then 2 eel sauces, and this was so yummy. 10 out of 10, you guys. And I feel like this is really low calorie because it's sushi and it's like shrimp. And
it's also sauce, and it's also rice, and it's also avocado and cream cheese. It's not just eating shrimp by itself. I don't know if she's rage baiting.
And for dinner, I had this toasted marshmallow Greek yogurt. It was like 4 days expired.
Eating with a fork, and her yogurt's expired. Sounds like nothing new.
It tasted fine, so I just ate it. And then I also had one of those better bowls, and I forget which one this is. I think it was like chicken lime chicken. I don't know. It's one of my favorite ones. And then I topped it off with just some Taco Bell taco sauce. And that is all I had for the day. And sorry, I look so crazy because I woke up from a nap and then, yeah, I just looked crazy afterwards and decided I wanted food. And
exhausted after your nap. Sounds about right.
My food was like scorching hot the entire time.
All that goddamn rice.
This is what I eat in a day as a plus size person. I started off my day with a pink slush Alani Nu.
Oh, awesome. Canes for breakfast.
And I really just hung out with my sister. We were supposed to get food together, but the plans did not plan out correctly. And then I ended up getting Raising Cane's. I did get a 4-finger combo.
So she didn't hang out with her sister then?
And I did not get coleslaw. I got extra fries. With that, I got 2 cane
Why was she acting like she was so dainty then? Because she's like, oh, I can't finish my fries. Okay, well, you got an extra fucking helping of them, so...
sauces. And for the drink, I got a Coke Zero. This was like super yummy and fresh. Like I literally had to wait in the line for like 30
Dipping the bread in the cane sauce, that is so fat.
minutes, I swear. I really wanted to get hot chicken, but I was entirely too lazy to go drive to go get the hot chicken. So I just got Raising Cane's and this was just as good. I will
Too lazy to drive across town. You're not doing anything. You're hitting the gas pedal. It's not like you have to get on your own 2 feet and walk over there.
say I did not finish all of those French fries. I got pretty full. And really, surprisingly, this is all I ate for the day. That was not my intentions, but that is just how it worked out. And I don't want to force myself to eat something.
All right, let's look up the calories. All right, we have the dainty calories. Chicken finger, 130 for one. I'm surprised that's not more. So she had 4 of those. How many sauces did she say? A cane sauce is more calories than the fucking chicken fingers. That's literally insane. The cane sauce, 190. The one chicken finger, 130. All right, looks like she has 2 cane sauces here. So plus a Texas toast, 150. And then fries, 400. But she ordered like extra fries instead of a coleslaw. Let's just say that she had the extra fries too. Just on this one meal, according to my calculations, 1,850 calories. And I guess that's fine if that's all she ate for the day. But think about how many fat asses have that for lunch. That's insane.
I did not realize how much weight I actually lost in my face until I saw this picture. It's actually crazy to me.
She literally looks exactly the same.
In this picture, I weighed over 50 pounds more than I do now. I just can't believe it. Back then, I would hate taking pictures for this specific reason, but
I feel like maybe she's a little more slimmer on the sides of her face, but like it doesn't look that insane.
no, I just wanted to show you guys because the difference is kind of crazy. Like,
I don't know. I feel like I really don't see anything.
this is what I eat in a day as a plus size person, and y'all, I was supposed to be locked in.
Let me guess, you had some cookies before lunch, so you're no longer locked in.
Starting off with breakfast, of course, I made 2 breakfast Sammys. These Sammys had 2 runny eggs with some bacon and cheese. These are on the light multi-grain English muffins, which
I think this breakfast is fine.
super yummy. I feel like they taste the same. With that, I made like a berry and orange smoothie, and this was delicious. It's so easy to make. I just add water, honestly. Of course, I had an Alani Nu. This is the Hawaiian shaved ice, and it just reminds me of summer so much. For dinner, I went with a lot of
Yeah, this is like her usual. This is like a microwave frozen veggie pasta with her steak.
I wanted it to be really crispy and well done, so I put it in the air fryer. I put that on top of a bag of veggie pasta, and I just love that veggie pasta. I think I might even like it better than Goodles. And that's really everything I ate. Everything was super yummy. It came out to about 1,700 calories, and I would love for you to let me know what you think of my day.
I would love to know like what the other macronutrients are, like the protein, the fat, the carbs. But let's see how long this lasts. I didn't follow the plan. It didn't last 24 hours. I answered my own question.
I did not follow like the plan today whatsoever. Of course, I started off with the pink slush Alani Nu. And then for breakfast, I decided to make like a breakfast scramble. This had 2 eggs, some egg whites, center cut bacon. I think it was like 2 slices in there, some fat-free cheese, and
What do you mean 2 slices in there? Like, do you not track it? Because when I am counting my calories, I can go back in my app and see, okay, I actually had 2 slices of bacon on this day. Can you not even put in like that amount of effort?
some little teeny tiny bits of potatoes and like peppers and stuff.
I think this breakfast is good. Potatoes are also one of the most satiating foods. So it'll keep her full, especially with the egg whites. And center cut bacon is usually more lean. compared to regular bacon. So it's going to have less calories and a little bit more protein than just like a regular slice.
So this was like super, super yummy, and honestly, it was very satisfying. And then I decided to try like this little like glow drink that I'm trying. I do feel like it energized me significantly. It has like a bunch of vitamins and stuff, but it was nasty. And
Glow drink. Never heard of that before. This kind of looks like it, right? A daily dose of restorative ingredients for inner wellness. Hormone balancing blend. Supports metabolism, immune function, collagen production, and more. So she probably fell for like some influencer marketing. Looks like some stupid green powders.
I added like one of those like water packets in there, and then it tasted fine. Then for lunch, I had like some pizza toast. Let me some pizza toast that is fat-free cheese, just so you know, and that is turkey pepperonis. You may be wondering, well, where did it turn? And
in case you haven't seen all my other Danie reactions, she's doing this on keto toast, and depending on what brand you have, it's usually around like 30 to 40 calories for a piece of keto toast, and then usually 3 or 4 grams of protein, and then like maybe like 5 to 8 grams of fiber. So like the keto toast will keep people fuller for longer, and I think it's like a good weight loss or like dieting food hack.
At dinner, when I went to go get Korean barbecue, that's how much rice I got, and then I had 4 pieces of pork belly and 2 pieces of short rib.
Pork belly is very fatty, so it's going to be higher in calories. She went a little overboard with dinner. I feel like that's most people's problems. It's like they'll eat all day, and then all of a sudden dinner comes around and they just ruin all their progress. What I eat in a day as a plus size person, I got takeout.
As a plus size person, starting off with my Alani new of the day, I had an orange kiss, and I only ended up drinking like half of it. For breakfast, I decided to make breakfast Sammy's, of course, and
I think these are fine. And it looks like she used the low fat cheese instead of a plastic piece of Kraft cheese.
That, of course, had runny eggs on it. I did also use center cut bacon, and then I ran out of regular cheese, so I had to use the fat-free shredded cheese, and that just doesn't taste as good to me.
And then she uses these keto English muffins, so they're going to be higher in protein and have some fiber too. So I really don't have a problem with these sandwiches, I guess, especially because Danie is so big, so she can get away with like eating more.
Muffins are the light multi-grain ones, and they're so good. Now, this was pretty much my only meal that I had until like dinner time, and I did end up getting
no lunch. And then she goes overboard with dinner. A lot of us people that have struggled with our weight our entire life, we also have messed up hunger cues. We can't listen to our intuition. We can't do intuitive eating. We have to eat on a schedule or eat regularly. So then when we actually feel our stomach growl and we get hangry, it's too late. If you're someone like myself that has struggled with weight and eating your entire life, you cannot wait till the moment to eat when your stomach is growling, because you can't control yourself at that point. That's why most people on a weight loss journey need to eat before they even hear their stomach growl, because most people cannot handle being in that state. Eat before you're hungry so then you don't go ravenous.
Fast food, but I feel like this is the best I've ever done getting takeout. I ended up getting Hawaiian Bros, and there I did get some teriyaki chicken and extra white rice. And instead of using 2 of the teriyaki sauces, I did only use 1. This is what my plate looked like before I started eating it.
Oh my God. 2 grown men could not shake hands over this amount of white rice. And then there's some more and there's more rice underneath all of the fucking chicken teriyaki too. That's insane.
And then this is what my plate looked like after I finished my portion, so not too bad.
She should have had like a quarter of that rice.
This is what I eat in a day as a plus size person. I feel like today...
Oh my God, is that all rice? We have some meat right here, and oh, this is probably her leftovers from yesterday. This is an insane amount of rice.
Plus size person, I feel like today was a medium day in my opinion. Starting off with brunch, because I didn't have like breakfast or lunch, it's kind of in the middle. I ate my leftover Hawaiian Bros. This was teriyaki chicken with teriyaki sauce and just white rice. This could have been better by adding some veggies into it, obviously.
Or I've seen people, they'll have white rice still, but then they'll mix up other but then they'll add beans and then other legumes. I like don't know if I'm saying that correctly, and I feel like I'm definitely not.
I'm just lazy and didn't feel like doing it. And
Right. How about you get off your fucking ass and do something? I'm lazy. I'm exhausted. Okay. You and everyone else.
I ended up not drinking, and Alani knew. It's not that I'm trying to cut back on caffeine. I think I might just, I don't know, need a break sometimes. So sorry about like my posting right now. I just been going through a lot, and I had water with this, guys. I also stopped drinking as much diet soda, so
She's probably having insane migraines because you just can't go cold turkey on caffeine. You're gonna have a headache. I even have a headache if I wait to drink caffeine later in the day.
it's also helping me not feel as hungry. I think that was maybe my problem. For dinner, I made a healthier version of a tostada. These were low-carb corn tortillas with turkey meat and Greek yogurt, fat-free cheese, and guac. For
Oh, yeah, gotta have a dessert, of course.
dessert, I did have a protein brownie with protein ice cream on top.
I guess that's better than the other days. She should probably eat like half of that rice with more protein. Of course, she just said more veg. Dinner was good, but God only knows how many calories that dessert was.
This is what I eat in a day as a plus-size person, and
Cheat day / bad day. Girl, that's every day. What do you mean? Also, why are you wearing this? What's up with the poor mask?
like a cheat day / bad day, if you could say that. Starting off with lunch, I did have some more tostadas. These are so delicious.
That's a fuck ton of Greek yogurt.
I had 3 of them. These are the low-carb corn tortillas, and they have beans, taco meat, Greek yogurt, guac, jalapenos, and salsa. And oh my god, these are just amazing. And
I think that's fine. I'll give her a thumbs up for breakfast.
did have one singular slice of pepperoni pizza. Who am I only eating one slice of pizza? That's crazy for me. And I did go out with my friends, so I had a bunch of, let's say, like pink lemonade.
Eating the pepperoni off the titty, as one does.
Bunch of, let's say, like pink lemonades and things.
At least pick it off your titty and eat it. Eating it off your titty, that's so lazy. That's so fat.
You know what I'm saying? Of course, I feel like I can't really film that because, you know, TikTok don't like that. But here's my delicious little teeny tiny lemonade. And then I did go get tacos afterwards. And so I got 2 barbacoa tacos, 2 steak tacos. The barbacoa tacos were a 10 out of 10. The steak tacos were not good.
I love how she'll just like double down on things and she's like, I'm gonna eat tacos all goddamn day. Like, I love the loyalty. I love the dedication.
I want to talk about something just a smidge like controversial. I want to talk about like the weight loss medications and surgery. I feel like when a person eats significantly less food or just cuts back a lot of food, they get bashed so heavy on doing so.
Oh, does Danie feel attacked when she eats 1,200 calories a day?
But whenever someone who has had like the weight loss surgery or has had like weight loss medications or whatever it may be, and they eat these super teeny tiny portions and their calorie deficit is extremely low, it's okay. Like, what's the difference? Like,
So the difference is if someone gets their fucking stomach chopped off because they have one of the bariatric surgeries, they physically cannot even eat that much. And also, when you get surgeries like that, they are life-saving procedures. And the same thing with the medications. They're having something biologically changed in them, physically changed in them, to the point where they can't eat as much as they used to. And I would say that most people that are on those medications or those people that have gotten those surgeries in hopes to lose weight, they will stay eating the same amount of food. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just eat like 800 calories one day after you get your gastric sleeve and then go back up to 3,000 calories because you'll probably vomit because you won't even have like the space to be putting that stuff. But when Miss Danie here, eats 1,200 calories, we've seen probably hundreds of her videos at this time. So we know if Danie eats 1,200 calories today, she's probably going to have a binge, either the next day, or the following. So you're not consistent, ma'am. We know that you're not going to stick to this diet plan, so that's why people are critiquing you. Or it's because when we see a super morbidly obese person eat 1,200 calories, we know that it's just a small fraction of the whole cycle. We know that you're going to have a BED spiral soon. You're just doing the cycle. You're on the merry-go-round, going over and over and over and over again, while the people that are on medication or getting those life-changing surgeries are actually doing something in taking care of their health and doing weight loss properly for the most part.
Just the regular person just do that without actually, you know, getting weight loss medication or like surgery. Like,
if you're in a healthy calorie deficit, then no one will probably say anything to you unless they're in fat acceptance and they think that you have Anna because you don't have a fucking Snickers bar every day.
what are your thoughts on that? I'm just curious because I feel like it's the same thing, so why can't you just eat less? I don't know. I'm just wondering. I'm just curious. I'm just talking out loud because I've just been sitting here thinking on it. I just wanted to talk to you about it.
Why don't you get up and make dinner?
This is what I eat in a day as a plus size person. I did not start eating until about like 8:30. I just
AM or PM? AM or PM? I need to know.
was not feeling like eating. I don't know. Like, should I be making myself eat when I'm not hungry? I'm not.
Is she on like the jab or something?
But that is what I did. I made 4 scrambled eggs with 2 pieces of center cut bacon and then some low-fat cheese. It was okay. And then I did have my water. That's all I drank. And I ended up eating some watermelon. Like, look how red and juicy this watermelon is. I'm really trying to eat more of it. I'm not doing so well because it like expires in like 1 more day.
Why does everything she buy expire? Why am I asking that question? Because she orders out every day, so all of her food goes bad.
I'm not gonna lie, I just feel like lately I haven't really been in a food mood lately, if that makes sense. Like,
You got to be shitting me. Well, 2 days ago, you just had tacos with your girlfriends and slices of pizza, and you just had wings. What do you mean you're not in a food mood? I wonder if she's on a GLP-1.
I'm eating, but none of the food is really satisfying me, if that makes sense. I don't know. Does anyone else go through that? Like, I feel really weird and off.
Probably because you don't actually eat food. You pick around like you're a bird, but then you turn into Big Bird at night and have a binge because you're starving. Right, I'm not in a food mood. I'm not in a food mood when we got half of the fucking Taco Bell menu right here. 2 carb sides, Fat Hall of Fame, Target bags in the background. Sounds like she's having a little dopamine moment. Gotta go shop till you drop and then eat back all the calories you burned shopping, right?
But really, it's just all of this Taco Bell.
0 sugar Baja Blast, so it cancels out everything.
Of course, a diet Baja Blast. I got the chicken nuggets to try, and this is Bell sauce.
I think those have like pretty decent macros. I've had them when they just came out. I don't really care about Taco Bell, to be honest.
It's actually really good. I have 2 grilled cheese burritos.
This is so fat. And also a sensory nightmare. Because at least if you were to maybe eat this in the store, like the cheese would maybe be crunchy because it just came out. But it's probably all soggy and greasy now because you had to wait until you got home to eat it. And then there's cheese on the outside and the inside. Like, that's too much. And I love cheese.
Muted the sounds right here. You're welcome.
I don't have misophonia, but the fucking sounds that she is making are diabolical. Hold on. Thumbnail. Screenshot. Okay, we're done with this. She has some nacho fries, the nuggets, 2 burritos, and then she has chips and cheese. Let's see how many views this has. I bet that has more views than anything she's done recently. 58.7K. Oh, no, I was thinking it would have more. But I guess it's more in compared to some of the other videos that she's posted recently. Did she, like, burn herself? Why does she have the scar on her head? Looks like she, like, burned herself with a curling iron or something.
This is what I eat in a day as a plus-size person, and
Was this still in a deficit? I don't know.
Was this still in a deficit? Because I feel like it was.
Ew, leftover Taco Bell. Leftover grilled cheese Taco Bell burrito. Oh my God. I don't even like, that looks like mucus. That looks like, you know, like when Dr. Pimple Poppers like pop a cyst that's this big. That's what that looks like to me. That looks fucking diabolical.
Wine shaved ice Alani knew, which was delicious. Then for breakfast, I had my leftover Taco Bell. So this was a steak grilled cheese burrito. And then I just had that with the taco sauce, of course. This was really good, even though I microwaved it.
And it's microwaved. At least if you throw it in the air fryer, it could get a little crunchy on the outside. No. Soggy cheese, soggy tortilla, soggy insides.
That I had the chips and cheese, and I did warm up the cheese a little bit.
Leftover chips, they're probably stale. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, I just love their cheese so much. And you know what? I don't even know why, because I know it's basic. And then for a snack, I had 3 bags of the 𝒹𝒾𝓃𝓀𝓃𝓔 popcorn. For dinner, I did go to Buc-ee's and get a cherry Coke Zero and then one of their brisket burritos.
2 burritos in a day.
Really wanted to get more from Buc-ee's, but I was like, you know what? I do not need all of that food, and this was so good. The tortilla was the softest tortilla I have ever had. So let me know what you guys think.
Like, see, having this shit every once in a while, like Taco Bell every once in a while, or Buc-ee's burrito every once in a while, I get that's fine. But like, you never know if these are accurate. What if like the chef that is making the burritos at Taco Bell or Buc-ee's is like overdoing the serving sizes instead of like actually measuring out the rice or the meat? You know, they just eyeball it and they throw in like way too much of it. So say your burrito is supposed to be 600 calories, but all of a sudden it's 800 calories. And then if you don't know why you're losing weight, but you're tracking your calories, it's because if you're eating shit like this, you never know if it's going to be correct. You're not making it, so you don't know if everything is actually right. Especially because you're not there watching them make it or weighing out anything.
This is what I eat in a day as a plus size.
Not doing the best, right? When were you doing the best? I don't recall.
And I'm really just not doing the best.
Oh my God, it's dripping off. She eats at her computer. Look at this. It's going to get all over her freaking keyboard or mouse pad. Someone needs to call a lifeguard. Everything is drowning in maple syrup. Holy shit, fuck. 8 pieces of keto toast. So these are half 8 slices, so 4 full keto toast. Oh my God, say that 5 times fast. Oh my, like I can't get over it. Like it's literally oozing over. But it's gonna drip. Oh, it just dripped everywhere. Yeah, bitch. Well, you put a fucking pool of maple syrup. What do you think is going to happen?
Slush Alani knew. And then for breakfast, I decided to make some French toast. This is keto bread. I made 4 eggs for my French toast, but didn't end up using it all for the French toast. So the rest that I had left over, I just decided to scramble. I did also put cinnamon on my French toast. And then I had a side of 2 turkey sausages. And
when I make French toast, I'll put cinnamon and sugar in the egg mixture. So did she do that too? And then she's eating the sugary cinnamon eggs? Or does she put the cinnamon sugar like on the bread before she flips it? Because I need to know. Are these cinnamon sugar scrambled eggs?
You guys love to hate on me, but that is sugar-free syrup. This really is not a lot of calories, y'all.
It's not, because keto toast is so low in calories. If she had 4 eggs, that's 280 calories. Turkey sausage, probably not that much. I mean, I'm not going to clown on this breakfast that much because it's probably not that many calories, but she's either constipated or shitting her pants after this because the keto toast has so much fiber.
Y'all really need to look into your issues for this. This was super filling, so I didn't have anything for lunch. And then for dinner, I did decide.
Yeah, I bet you don't feel hungry after that.
Get Raising Cane's. I got a box combo. Now I did get
Love the slow reveal, like it's a piece of artwork. 2 breads.
Bought extra toast, and I got 1 extra cane sauce. Y'all know that's 190 calories per sauce. I did not finish the French fries, and then I did get
Okay, dainty.
a diet drink, and I did not drink that really. I took like 3 sips and that was everything I had for the
Oh, okay. Who cares? It's fucking 0 calories anyway. She loves bread.
This is what I eat in a day as a plus size.
Lazy edition. Girl, that's every day of your fucking life. What are you talking about? Stay frosty. Ma'am, it's March. It's March. Put the Christmas and winter attire away, please. And she lives in Texas. Stay frosty. When?
It's an lazy edition. I started off with a sherbet swirl Alani knew, and that was really good. And guys, I really have not been feeling like eggs lately. What's wrong with me? There's
You had 4 eggs yesterday, ma'am.
wrong with me, seriously. I decided to make some like spaghetti-ish dish. This is a bag of veggie pasta, and then I added some turkey meatballs in there and some fat-free cheese on top, and then I ended up adding in some jalapenos as well.
Why not? No, you could throw some spinach in there or have a side of vegetables, a side salad, green beans, anything.
And I ended up adding in some jalapenos as well. For
Jalapenos into the spaghetti? Whatever, I don't gotta fucking eat it. Oh, she got some nuggets. She ate it before she got home. Yep, sounds about right.
I ended up adding in some jalapenos as well. For dinner, I did go to Chick-fil-A where I got a 12-piece chicken nugget that I ate on the way home because
She ate 12 nuggets on the way home. Wouldn't it be so funny if Chick-fil-A was like a minute away? I hope it's at least 10 minutes away. But that would still be more than 1 nugget a minute.
I can't wait. I need a little snack. And then I got the salad and I added my 2 light Italian
Yep, the sea of dressing. Scrumptious.
things, and this was delicious. Now, I did not get a drink there, but I did earlier have a cherry Coke Zero because I needed a little pick-me-up. But I don't feel like this day was bad at all. I mean, I do need to start eating a little bit better, but you know, we'll get there.
When? When will you get there? Who, what, when, where, how, why will you get there? By the grace of the Lord? He's not coming to save you, ma'am. You have to put that in your own hands.
Kind of scared about weigh-in day. I'm not gonna lie.
When I'm filming this, it's March 31st. Oh, shit. I wonder if she'll put an update up today.
Hey, y'all, it is that time. It is the first of the month, and we're gonna do our March weight update. Let's get into how much I weighed today. Today, I weighed 278.1 pounds, meaning that I lost 1.7 pounds, and my weight loss is now at 17.7 pounds for 2026.
I mean, it could be worse, but it could be better. Like, you could make this at home. You could make a salad at home, and it'd be, like, probably a quarter of the fucking price. The veggie pasta, whatever, I guess it's fine, but you could throw in some actual veggies with it, too.
What I eat in a day.
Oh, we're getting another throwback. Let's see how she hasn't changed at all.
A person over 290 pounds. Started off with my first energy drink, which was the watermelon wave Alani knew. Paired that with a cup of watermelon.
Some real watermelon after the artificial watermelon. Great.
Of course, I bought this pre-packaged because I'm lazy. And then I had these.
Honestly, like, I won't hate on people that buy pre-packaged fruit that's cut. Like, I buy the pre-cut pineapple at my grocery stores because I don't want to cut up a pineapple. I don't care if there's a tool for it. I don't care if it's not that difficult. I don't care. I'm buying the pre-made pineapple so that I can actually see how juicy the pineapple is. Because if you just buy a pineapple, you can't see what that's inside. What if I get it and it sucks? Then I can't eat my cottage cheese bowls.
Pita sandwiches, which was just one, but like it's cut. It has turkey, sausage, egg whites, and cheese. It was actually pretty good. And then I went in with my second energy drink, which was this
Holy shit. What is this? Looks like toxic waste.
toxic waste one. It was like blue something.
Oh, it is called toxic waste. Hilarious. This looks like some shit you would find at like FYE or something. Like it's not even like a real drink. You know, like right next to the Naruto energy drinks or something.
Tasted blue. Okay. For lunch, I ended up getting some McDonald's. I got a
How about 20 nuggets? Remember that trend in like the 2010s when it was like the 100 nugget challenge?
piece nugget and a medium fry, and these nuggets were so good and fresh. McDonald's nuggets are always the best when they're the fresh. Just elite, honestly. When I was at HEB the other day, I saw a coupon for these healthier quotation marks version of hot Cheetos. They don't taste like hot Cheetos at all, but I was eating them to eat them.
Eating them to eat them. Yep. Not even enjoying what you're eating and just eating because it's a compulsion. It's a habit.
For dinner, I made fried dumplings and the leftover wings that were in the fridge. I did
Does she have pants on? It looks like she has no pants on, unless she has little booty shorts on.
wings that were in the fridge. I did
She's doing a Winnie the Pooh.
that in some soy sauce. And
It looks like she has no pants on.
so I had some technical difficulties in making this. You know, it's a home-cooked meal, y'all. Like,
A home-cooked meal. I mean, I guess the air fryer is in your house, but I think the factory did all of the hard work in the air fryer.
this at home from scratch. So I don't know what you want from me, okay? I cooked it.
No, you put it in the air fryer, ma'am.
This is
All right, we're back to present time.
today as a plus size person, starting off with my orange sun kiss Alani Nu, of course. I did skip breakfast because again, I just was not feeling eggs, but
Well, good thing there are other things for you to eat. Yogurt. You could still have your turkey bacon or turkey sausage if you want. You could have toast. You could have a bagel with cream cheese. There's lots of things that you could eat that isn't eggs for breakfast. You can have anything you actually want for breakfast. You don't have to eat breakfast food because it's breakfast time.
filling jalapenos. Also pepperonis. So I decided to like make this little pizza situation on those light English muffins that I had. Those were expired, but I used them anyways.
Awesome.
Of course, I had some fat-free mozzarella cheese.
I don't know how she gets hers to melt so well because when I was using that shit, it it would like get crispy instead of melting.
Jalapenos and turkey pepperonis and marinara sauce. I ended up eating 3 of them. The 4th one I ended up throwing away. And
I don't hate it. I'm fine with this.
I was wanting something sweet and decided to have this
Bitch, she's found that. I can't find this anywhere. It's supposed to be like actually really good ratio of macros.
over protein vanilla ice cream, and it tastes just like vanilla ice cream. I loved it.
But she shouldn't have this right after lunch. Like, ma'am, at least save it for like dessert.
Hungry for a while, and then I had a really late night snack. Got up, had some more turkey pepperonis. It was really good, but I felt like it was missing something, and then I decided to go get a jar of marinara sauce, and then I pretty much just
Why does she look half asleep? Like, are you eating in the middle of the night?
scooped it up and then put the marinara sauce in there. Oh my gosh.
Okay. But why? Just eat it like an actual meal, please. I'm begging you.
This is what I eat today. As
Craziest day in a long time. What do you mean? 6 days?
plus size person, and this is the craziest day I've had in a really long time that I almost did not post this video. I started my day off with a cherry slush Alani Nu, and then I had 1 bag of the 𝒻𝒾𝓃𝓃𝓏 or whatever it is popcorn, and I only ate 1 bag because I only had 1 bag.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And you should not buy any more of them because you do not need them. Eat real food, FOOD food. Eat chicken. I know you like steak. Why don't you have steak and potatoes and spinach since you love spinach so much? How about that?
I then decided to make some breakfast, and I made 3 of these breakfast tacos that had eggs in it, some turkey sausage, a whole lot of onions. It was
That's fine to me.
super good. I did also add cheese and salsa on top. After that, I did get some jolobe. I did not film it from there. I got 2 of the spicy chicken pieces, and then I had some like sweet spaghetti.
Oh, I've never had this. I don't know if they have this in Illinois, but you can get fried chicken and spaghetti. That's so fat. Carbs, carbs, carbs galore.
And then I got some sushi.
Oh my God, how are you full after spaghetti and fried chicken?
The shrimp tempura with
Dipping it in oyster sauce. It looks like fucking petroleum. It's so thick.
eel sauce, of course. That
Or eel sauce, sorry. It's still full of sugar.
was pretty good. I did get 1 more meal after this, and it was some Whataburger. From there, I got the sweet and spicy bacon burger combo with
How does she even, like, put that down? Popcorn, 3 tacos, and this is potato, eggs, veggies, and shit. That'll keep you full. And these are on the low-carb tortillas, so it's lots of fiber, decent amount of protein, too. Then spaghetti and chicken. Then 2 rolls of sushi. Then Whataburger.
the sweet and spicy bacon burger combo with a regular root beer, which actually tasted really good. And
I love her putting in, like, photos. It's so hilarious.
That's what I ate for the day.
Someone said, how do you afford all this? She says, I have a full-time job. As what, like a fucking space engineer? Like, even the average American couldn't afford to eat this much. I feel like Danie probably doesn't have an engineering degree.
This is what I eat in a day as a plus size person. Starting off at chicken and pickle, I had 1 cup of coffee with some creamer and Splenda. And then for lunch, I got the steak. And it came with a tortilla, some type of like cucumber salad with some avocado. That was really yummy. And then I also did get the tater tots with the ketchup. I did not eat all of the tater tots, but it was super yummy.
Yeah, she could have gone without that. Chicken and pickle. I wonder if that's a local restaurant. I live in Illinois, not Texas, so.
Salad with some avocado. That was really yummy. And then I also did get the tater tots with the ketchup. I did not eat all of the tater tots, but it was super yummy. And then I did get another cup of coffee. I was just really, really tired and needed some caffeine. And
Yeah, you didn't have your 400 milligrams of Alani's.
Energy drink. Because you guys know I would definitely prefer my Alani Nu over some coffee. Later on, I did go to Vedora and I did get 1 drink. This was like some type of like tropical mango drink.
Stop drinking if you're on your weight loss journey. It's pointless calories. It's also going to cause inflammation. It's also just a bunch of sugar.
I don't know what I got for dinner. I think it's just like some steak and potatoes and onions.
That looked fucking bussin'. It almost looks like a gyro or something, like how it's on a stick like that. Those potatoes look good too, but look how shiny they are. They're probably battered with oil or butter.
Dinner, I think it's just like some steak and potatoes and onions.
This is something she so easily could have made at home. I mean, I know it looks like she's hanging out with friends or family or stuff, but if she likes steak and potatoes, this is something she could regularly make at home.
Order for me because I didn't want to just get something I usually got. This was really good and the meat was very flavorful. I also feel like it was just the right amount of food, and I did eat a couple of the chips and that's what I ate.
I wonder if like there's chips and dip or something. What chips? I wasn't there. I don't know what you're talking about. What chips?
This is what
Right. Girl, weigh-ins tomorrow. And you got a king-size Snickers.
as a plus size person, starting off with this really large Snickers bar. It was low-key delicious.
Yes, I bet it was.
And after that, I did go to HEB and I got these ribs. The ribs themselves was super delicious. I did try.
You can't make this at home. You don't even have to be there when the ribs are cooking. Just throw them in the fucking oven.
With like the barbecue sauce, and the barbecue sauce was not it. I definitely would get these ribs again. They were delicious. And then once I got home from the grocery store, I did get more food from HEB. I got the sushi, and for the rolls, I just got 2 Austin rolls. I do usually get the shrimp tempura, but they didn't have any, and then I just used.
Yeah, they didn't have the shrimp tempura, so I had to get this other one that has just like, I really didn't want to get him, but you know, God forbid I actually make some food at my house.
Soy sauce for dipping. I know that they have sushi without the crunchy bits on it, but I personally love the crunchy bits. And then for
Oh, did she make this at home? Probably not. It's probably from HEB.
dinner, I just had a lemon pepper chicken with some light ranch dressing, and that's pretty much everything I had for the day. It was a little bit much, but maybe not as bad as it could have been, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, it has some more protein than most days, but you made nothing at home. Why do you even have a kitchen? You don't use it besides the fucking microwave. Like, you should go live in a hostel, so then you just have like a bed and like a living area. You don't need a kitchen. You don't need your own bathroom. Actually, you might need your own bathroom. You probably almost shit your pants every day.
Move, bitch!
All right, and then
What I eat in a weekend.
this is a throwback video from one day. 1 day ago. I mean, sorry, 1 year ago.
What I eat in a weekend as a person over 290 pounds. I usually do what I eat in a days, but I was all over the place because I was watching my sister's child at her house. So
Your sister's child? You mean your niece or nephew? I think that was 20 nuggets.
I just did not have enough clips for just one video, so I'm gonna combine the two. I ate over 20 pieces of nuggets from
Over 20. She probably stole from her niece or nephew.
and a large french fry for lunch on Saturday. Then for dinner, I made something, okay?
Made? Those meatballs are from the freezer, ma'am.
It was nothing crazy, but it was just some pasta.
Oh my god, imagine Danie has to watch your children. Imagine the shit that she is feeding them.
With some sauce and turkey meatballs. I feel like it tasted okay. I didn't care too much for turkey meatballs. You can really taste the turkey in them. They definitely did not taste like regular meatballs.
Well, maybe if you actually made them yourself, then you can control the ingredients and the flavor.
And then on Sunday when I went home, I really didn't have any food to eat. I was gonna eat the salad I had in my fridge, but it went bad the day before.
Oh, yeah. The salad expired the day prior, so instead of making anything else, we have to eat the Sour Patch Kids watermelon jelly bean collab. You can eat food that's expired. We have seen you do it many of times, ma'am. You're making me do this. I have to screenshot this.
I was eating on some watermelon jelly beans. Also, this is like a horrible angle to film and I really need to stop. For dinner, I had some smothered meat with green beans and rice and carrots. And no, I didn't cook it.
Another mountain of rice and, oh, no, she didn't cook it. Sorry, let me go back.
Carrots. And no, I didn't cook it.
I suppose all that was from HEB. Look at this dumbass caption. OMG, I remember when you used to eat like 20 pieces a week. You've come a long way. Well, good thing she still eats Raising Cane's every other day, and sushi every other day, and Snickers bars at least once a week. Is improvement in the room with us? Is making healthier choices in the room with us? Because I would love to know. I would love to speak with them. I don't know if I'm going to keep reacting to Danie. It just feels like it's Groundhog's Day. Like, it's nothing new. It's the same things over and over and over again. Let me know if you found this video entertaining or not, because I felt like I was just saying the same things that I usually say. And I don't know if that's entertaining to y'all. Please let me know. That just cracks me up so much. My salad was expired, so I had jelly beans. Yeah, as if there isn't any other options at your house. There is probably like at least 20 different concoctions of things that I could eat right now in my house. But maybe I'm just a little bit more prepared, or maybe I'm just a little bit better at adulting than Danie, even though I'm a little bit younger than her. I know that if there is not food in my house, then I will just go out to eat or eat like shit. So I keep things around. I keep a menu, and I have a running list of food ideas going, so I don't head down to McDonald's or whatever, or I don't know, or eat Casey's pizza every single day. Whatever, I'm not flexing on Danie because I actually eat real food. Actually, I am. And I have been posting my what I eat in a day videos on YouTube Shorts, in case you're curious. I have like probably 20 I need to edit and post, but I'm being a lazy bitch. Okay, Danie's rubbing off on me. Blame her that I haven't posted YouTube Shorts, okay? Blame Danie. She's lazy, and it's very contagious. Is there a chicken nugget emoji? Let me look. Okay, there's not a chicken nugget emoji, but there is a chicken leg and french fry emoji. So if you've made it this far, leave a french fry or chicken leg emoji. Let me know what you think about Danie's What I Eat in a Day videos from like the beginning of March all the way to the end of the month. Let me know what you think about her throwback videos. Do you feel like they're any different? I don't really think so. I think maybe she just throws in a few more performative days than she did last year. And I don't think she's really lost that much weight since last year either. I mean, probably because she hasn't really changed anything, but I digress. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like this video. And if you enjoy me, consider subscribing. I would love to see you back here again. And I'm getting pretty close to 30,000 subscribers, so I will be doing another giveaway once I hit that milestone. I hope you have a great day. Take care. Peace.